Hey guys, welcome. Thanks for coming back. It's about to be lit. This is where all things Haus of my Bentley name happen. So today we are going to talk reviews in the fashion department, makeup department. So in the world of fashion, I did get a jacket, which you guys will be seeing today. There's the fashion part. The makeup part are these brushes. Okay, so you guys have heard of SHEIN. I've heard of SHEIN. If you haven't heard of SHEIN, we'll keep watching. You'll learn more about SHEIN. Make sure you guys watch the next video to find out about the brushes that I'm going to be using. All right, guys, we're here. We're a little queer and ready to go. Moo. Hear that? It's plastic. You know what's in this plastic? Makeup brushes. So excited, you guys. All right. I was on SHEIN, okay? I look on SHEIN a lot for clothes, everything, but I found out that they have stuff other than clothes. Now, SHEIN, if you don't know what it is basically a website. It also has an app, totally just like everything else. They have, I think, what kind of stuff is like really cute. I've seen some reviews before, but the stuff that I've tried agrees with the reviews that I've seen on other YouTubers' channels. Their things will be categorized to me and others, so I guess to us all for the most part, as something that's inexpensively made, which of course, you know, me, fashion, I can understand, expensively made. I got a jacket, and it doesn't have a line. They don't teach that in fashion school, to make jackets without lines. It may have been a less than $20 jacket or less than $10 jacket, but as you can see, those are the kinds of things you get. I actually don't remember the price of that jacket because they do this flash sale thing on their website where they'll like discount stuff to ridiculous prices. So, for example, this is a lot of makeup brushes in this one. I have 1, 2, 3. Paid less than $15 for all of these brushes. And I'm sure this is over 40. And they're all marked with SHEIN's sticker. Now, I've already washed all of these and then put them back in this wrapper thingy. So they're all good to go. But we're gonna just take all of these out right now. I'm gonna do it right with you guys on camera. Oh, they give me a spoolie in this set. Okay, that's nice. This one has a sponge on it. One more. So it looks like we have, I can already tell that when you wiggle this, like this, oh, you guys. Literally is already like a situation. Look at that. Goes back and forth. Yeah. So, like I said, not the most expensive brushes. Not the most expensive quality. But they certainly work if you are a beginner. Ooh, this one is stiff. Got a couple of thin angled brushes here. I may not have messed up my entire life this time. Okay, one down. This one is kind of like very fluffy. It's angled. So not sure how I would use this yet. This would apply a blush very well, I would say. Of course, we have our fan brush, which it's a bit too small for my exact face, but the rest of them here, let's see, we got a nice flat one here, a rounded flat one there, a larger, rounder, flat one. This one is clearly a detailer brush, but it does have a little plastic pumpernickel just for safety purposes. This one here, again, spoolie, which is nice. I'm gonna just go ahead and give this a use right now. This one does have a spoolie, and I like the way it applies. Okay, stiff. I like it stiff because I do have fuller brows. I like to make sure that they are, you know, they're a force to be reckoned with. So I like a spoolie that can take care of them. Another flat brush. Lots of flat brushes in here I'm seeing. And then the sponge that everyone never liked. Moving on. I think that's the world anyone's living in, right? Ooh. Okay. This one's losing a few hairs. Sucks, huh? But it is a nice brush to fit in my crease, so I'm very happy about that. These two are also nice and fluffy. Now, these, I will say, feel nicer than the original brushes I just showed you. More of those here. Is this all the rest of them? This is all the rest of the brushes in the second set. It has the angled liner. Now, I don't know how well this is going to work because this is a little fluffy, if you can tell. That is a little fluffy. Just a bit. I think that would be maybe useful for a gel liner. A good gel liner. So we've got another brush that reminds me of, I think it's a Morphe brush that I bought. It's like my favorite. I mentioned it last time, the Morphe M432. Very flat. I use it for my brows. Fantastic. This puppy here is a thicker version of that. It's clearly wider than the Morphe. The Morphe is super thin. There we go. Super thin. Look at the width there. Super huge. Big difference on width. So we won't be using that for concealer, which sucks. Would be nice to get something like that. Now these brushes that I'm finding here, these brushes, another spoolie up with this is just like a NYX brush. So where's my NYX brush? Here it is. This reminds me of the NYX brush. So a little bit similar there as far as shape. I'll show you that. Now let's check out the width. Pretty thick there. Hope you guys can see that. Thins. Not looking bad. This one's angled, still fluffy. Another fan brush, quite small. A nice pencil brush. I think it's gonna be fabulous for shadows. Another dome stiffer crease brush. A larger dome stiffer crease brush. Same thing, but a little shorter. And then we have a flatter one that's got a fluffier edge than like fluffier at the outside of the brush. Dense towards the inside. Very flat, still a little fluffy. They're all quite fluffy. None of them are thin enough to do any detailing work so far that I've found. Not fantastic detailing work anyway. Unless you're a finesse queen. Scott Barnes could probably make these brushes work, but he probably has had to do stuff like this for so long that that's why he invented Scott Barnes brushes. And these two are okay too, both flat. One's rounded, the other one's a nice crease brush. I'm excited for the eye brushes that we're getting here. I feel like my eyeballs are gonna be this set. This set of brushes is actually got a really cool handle situation going on.
As you can see, oh, okay, SHEIN. Okay, SHEIN.
But I like the handle, I like the width, the length of it, and I do think this is probably the nicest set of synthetics they sent me for sure. I can feel the less crappy polyester feel of these synthetic brushes. Synthetics are synthetics, but there are really crappy synthetics, and then there are decent synthetics. Let's pull out the rest. All right, we're back. Finally got them all unpacked. Ta-da! Here they are. You guys ready? Dun 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 dun. And oh, dropped one. And here we are. So they are all very pretty as far as the look of them. As you can see, we've got some serious aesthetic beauty here. I don't really think it matters. Like, I've never been the guy who needs a Swarovski crystal makeup. Really, I love expensive things. I literally talk about them on the channel, as you guys know. Things I don't not like them, but for makeup brushes, I don't have a problem buying expensive ones, but their aesthetic does not really bother me as much. These are beautiful though. Great. I like this one. This one is a little bit less fluffy than the original that I showed you. And I like how thin that is. This comes to a nice point, which I think is fantastic. Because when you dip it into something, you want that to be a nice point at the end so that when you wing that wing, it looks sharp and thin and all the things that you want a perfect liner to look. That's how you get a good liner. So, you know, really get somewhere with this set. Another flat one, angled liner. Great for the nose. This one's angled and fluffy. Crease brush, flat brush, dome brush, another flat brush again, but this one's smaller than the Morphe brush. So it's like a smaller shape version of that Morphe brush. And then again, we have another flat brush here for blending. Stunning pencil brush. Ooh, this one is clutch de Dutch. So this one's a pencil brush, but it's flat. So I actually have no clue what I would use this. Oh, yes I do. Just told you guys a fib. I would probably use this, and we're gonna use this today for the under, the shaping of the brow. Once I conceal my brows, we're gonna use this to shape it. Another crease brush. Man, so what's this one? I guess it's just like a fluffy brush, I would say, here. And then we have another pencil brush, another fluffy brush that's flat, another angled brow brush. This one could be used for a number of things, but I'm assuming this is a crease definer of some sort because of its shape and width. Another fan brush, which seems to be the largest of the fan brushes I've gotten today. I'm excited to use one of those. I remember when they first came out and everyone was doing, like, Instagram first became a makeup savvy social media forum that people looked at for inspiration and use and tutorials. The fan brush was like the biggest Instagram thing ever. If you did not have that on your Instagram makeup tutorial, you weren't an Instagrammer. Bring me back to the days where I actually used to wear Aeropostale on purpose in public. And yeah, I'm really excited about this. Aeropostale is still fabulous. Do not get me wrong. I just don't own anything by them anymore. You guys let me know how you feel about the makeup brushes so far. Kind of sound off in the comments. You want to stop it here and sound off? That would be great. Let me know what you guys think of them just from the initial thoughts. And also, I was also wondering if you guys think I should do maybe a comparison to the brushes I already have in comparison to these brushes. I have way more brushes of these SHEIN brushes than I think I do in my entire set total of different random brushes that I've collected over the years. I think I may have bought more cheap ones than I already own, but there are a lot of brushes in here that I feel like I could use as a comparison because I have experience with my Real Techniques. I have experience with my gifted brushes. I have experience with the stuff that I bought, but I don't have any experience with these SHEIN puppies. So, you know, I think the brushes are okay. I think, like I said, this would probably be my favorite set of them. I won't know until I actually use them. I'm gonna do a video, like a review update on how much, if like which brushes made it to my permanent collection, which brushes I set aside for clients in case I ever use them, which brushes I think, you know, and then which brushes, blah, 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 etc. Talk about packaging. I just threw away a lot of plastic. So I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's great that they package the brushes with the plastic around them, but I do kind of almost wish that there was a way for them to perhaps...
When do it becomes...
put these in something like a zip pouch or something that could be reused, and maybe not just 3 more pieces of plastic on top of already individually wrapped plastic makeup brushes. It's just a lot of throwaway. I've gotten a few things from SHEIN before, and you guys, I love the way they pack clothing, for example, in these really cool bags. I'm gonna show you guys this really awesome jacket I got, and I like this jacket. I wore it yesterday and it was really comfortable. It was a chilly day, maybe 50 something ish degrees outside, but it was gloomy, rainy. It was definitely one of those days. It's Midwestern global warming spring in Indianapolis, so not really into our full spring weather yet. It's just now starting to come, but I can't even walk outside with just a robe on and be comfortable. So with that being said, they have these really cool bags. So when I've gotten things from SHEIN, they've always come in these really cool zip bags, which are reusable. I keep them because, well, it's literally a Ziploc bag with SHEIN on it. And it's matte. I love the frosted matte appearance. It clearly says on here, warning to avoid certain things, and those things are, oh, suffocation. Yeah, that's dreadful. You wouldn't want to keep that in the reach of babies. This is not a toy. Please reuse this bag. If you wish to return your product, repack carefully and reseal pack, return this item. I think that's great that they, you know, package things in a way that seals them tight as far as air. Make sure that everything is copacetic and that it's super simple go across. I love the appearance of the bag, and it is, like I said, see-through, but I like the frosty matte situation. It got here in an okay amount of time. Like, the entire world is shut down, so I wasn't gonna be surprised if something took over a month. I ordered it right before the shutdown, to be honest, so maybe, let's see, the shutdown for me happened shortly in March. I will update you guys in the description box on that. Other than that, I really like everything about SHEIN. The only thing I do not like about the company in general is that their clothing is not fantastically made. Don't expect much for their price. The pictures marketed, the models, really great. Sizing, not bad. You would buy a lot of things on Wish and other companies, and the sizing is often very inconsistent. Although I am not a woman, I feel like my opinion might be different if I were, because I have a lot of friends who are women and they've bought things from the same sites I have. Sometimes I find things from my girlfriends. Sometimes they ask me for certain boutiques because I wear certain garments that women wear, high-waisted jeans, crop tops, heels. Don't wear dresses, skirts, or anything like that. I do love anything with 2 tubes for my legs to go in. I don't have to have 2 tubes, that's my rule. I like it, you know? I don't think it's bad. I'm gonna show you guys the jacket. I think the jacket is super cute. I can wear it a lot of different ways. I like the fabric. As a designer, I really wish it had a lining. His bro is clutch. He's looking real nice. He has his own name brand of the SHEIN company, and he has the nice circle zipper. Works quite well. As you can see some of that stitching back there, and in school, this would have been a no-no. As far as producing garments and sending them all over the country without a lining, it's possible, you know? It's definitely possible, as you can see, but this jacket looks great on. I'm gonna show you guys that. Also, one of the things I like about this jacket is how versatile it is. So I just went ahead and threw this on so you guys could see everything. And honestly, I'm really in love with this. It's a nice jacket. Like the way it's on the body. I think the sleeves look decent. I like the collar. Simple. Goes all the way up. Looks pretty chill. On some jeans and some J's.
I'm enjoying this, like straight
Honestly,
up.
I could definitely wear this open with a crop top. Ow. So that's probably what would happen for me. But honestly, this is a great, not bad. So let's keep going. You are subscribed. Don't forget to ring the bell. All those good things. Just go ahead and click everything you need to click. Bell, subscribe button, share buttons, all the buttons. I'm finna push the stop button. It's coffee time. As you can see, you know, I'm still amped up, but this is what I do for you guys. You know, I water my plants, I drink my coffee, I get my review on, and it goes down in the Haus of Bentley DM. Okay. Don't tell anybody you heard that. Bye, guys.